Hello, and welcome back to Mythic Ocean! Welcome back to me, especially. For you, it's the same old scheduled interval, but for me, it's been a week since I last recorded this. I kind of inadvertently cliffhangered myself by recording too much in a row, and I haven't gotten to play since the chaos of last episode. But that does mean I've had some time to think things over, and I'm kind of disappointed to say that I believe I didn't do anything wrong in that sense. Like, after thinking about it more, I'm pretty sure you can't avoid this happening, which is a shame. I really wish there was a way to avoid this, but seeing as this is a fable called Feeding Frenzy that is related to Lutra and, oh my god, Amar. Yeah, it's been so long, I'm forgetting people's names. And the fables are finite. They're set, as far as I know. Like, it seems like it's just, oh, you have this many fables, and those are the fables in the game. I very much doubt there are different fables that can happen in, like, the same slot, essentially. So, I don't really think there is any way to avoid Lutra going haywire and eating everything and leaving the Moss Cavern, which is kind of a shame. I'm sure there's a different resolution, maybe, but the journey there might be the same no matter what you do, because I assume if you just tell him, no, you're not ready, you should still eat the ferns or whatever, he's probably just gonna, like, get the red dislike effect and just be, like, unhappy and then do it anyway, is my guess. Obviously, I don't know for sure, so we'll see in the future. If I replay the game, I'll try to have something different happen or whatever. But yeah, I don't think there's much that could have been done about that. So, I said I would go right away, how do you open, there we go, T. I would go right away to Alethea, but I do want to swing by, Elil. Wait, is my headphones? Yeah, my headphones are, like, doing the thing again. It's really annoying, where they go to one ear. There. Oh man, it's not my headphones, it's my front jack on my PC. I think I've mentioned this several times. It's very annoying. But yeah, let's talk to Elil for a second. Yeah, like here, Lutra, the final fable, is Feeding Frenzy, obviously. So like, it's kind of, it has to be this. This is the resolution to Lutra's story, I suppose. And I don't think you can avoid this happening, which would have been really interesting if you could actually change it in that way, but yeah, I don't know, we'll see. I'm sure, as I said, I think the ending will have a difference, but we'll see. Let's talk about Lutra. Yeah, that's the same. And Lutra still likes me quite a bit. So yeah, that's, whoops, that's, no, stop, that's nothing, no, stop, god damn it, just stop, just let me leave, I don't want to talk to you anymore, god damn it, Elil, thank you, yeah, that's it, alright, well, I guess with that, wait, what was that? No, nothing, I thought that was like writing on the wall. I guess I will just go to Alethea then. I don't think, I mean, I could go here, but that doesn't really feel like a good idea. I mean, maybe it does, because maybe if you go here, it'll, like, advance the world to the point where some things might have changed, like here or whatever. I don't know, but let's go to Alethea. And is she in her science lab? Yes, she is, and the shutters are up again. Keep them down, I say. Alright. Hi, Alethea. Good to see you again. Anything you'd like to talk about? Yeah, this is the same. No point talking about that again. Alethea, the kelp forest is in trouble. I was wondering if I could get your help. Maybe she's gonna be like, ooh, this is interesting, an interesting development. She doesn't want to stop Lutra from, like, growing and becoming what he's gonna become or something. Oh? What kind of trouble? Well, Lutra left the Moss Cavern for the forest to find more food, and it's eating huge amounts of kelp. I tried to get it to stop, but it's too hungry to listen. Goodness, that does sound like a potential crisis. Has Lutra also grown bigger by any chance? Yeah, Amar and I both noticed it was larger than it used to be. Just as I thought. I bet it's getting ready to start its metamorphosis. My studies of Lutra suggested this would happen sooner or later. It's eating all this food to fuel the amazing transformation that will soon take place. Fascinating, but is there any way we can stop it from devouring the whole forest? Right, certainly we don't want that to happen. Well, it seems to me that Lutra was meant to feed on something else once it was done with the ferns. Perhaps if we could give it something more nutritious, it wouldn't have to eat so much. Have you found anything in the ocean that might feed Lutra better? Could you enhance the ferns somehow so they would feed Lutra better? Ooh. Oh, this is interesting. If this is actually a choice, should we try for some, like, new food source that Alethea might know, or just, like, GMO ferns that Lutra can just eat forever? I feel like this is probably the more correct answer, but it's a little more boring as well if that actually does work. She just, like, makes them more efficient or better for him. So, I might try that. Well, come to think of it, I did once find a strange plant in the mid-seas with large edible fruits. These fruits were unusually nutrient-dense. The problem is, I'm not sure such a plant would contain the right nutrients for Lutra. However, I might be able to create a crossbreed that combines the best qualities of the ferns and the nutritious fruits, so maybe my choice didn't matter. Ideally, a small number of these hybridized plants would sustain Lutra for the rest of its feeding frenzy. Great, let's do that! Unfortunately, I can't have these new plants ready immediately. I have machines that can speed up the growth process, but it's still going to take some time. If Lutra's still eating kelp out there, the forest might be in serious danger. I can only think of one way to guarantee the forest's safety, and that's to use the Paralyzer! Another Paralyzer component of my scanning device to prevent Lutra from moving until the plants are ready. After our discussion about the fear Lutra felt last time I did this, I'm reluctant to do it again. But I'm worried for the well-being of the forest otherwise. I'm kinda surprised she cares about the forest at all. What do you think we should do? I don't want to do it either, but it sounds like using the Paralyzer is our only choice here. I'd rather you didn't use the Paralyzer on Lutra, Alethea. I don't think it's worth it. Sorry, Lutra. I think we have to. Because this is just gonna cause the forest to die, isn't it? Like, I want to save the forest. Maybe it would be really boring if there's no difference whatsoever. I don't know, we'll have to see, but we need to stop Lutra. Alright, there's the electricity, whatever that means. Maybe that means, like, Alethea will not care as much about other life forms now, like she realizes, or I'm teaching her that it's a thing, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, regardless of what people and life forms feel. I don't know. Alright, I'll go forward with it then. It's for the sake of the forest, of course, otherwise we wouldn't be doing this. As for the plants, they'll be delivered to the kelp forest as soon as they're ready. Thanks so much, Alethea. I don't know what we would have done without you. We'd have done. Not a problem, my friend. I'm always happy to help preserve our ocean's natural splendor. Shall we talk about something else? By the way, tell me about that fabricator. Nope. Alright, there we go, and we can't talk about anything else. What did she say there? Nope, just the same. Alright, that's it. Yeah, I'll hold off on the twins for now. I'm surprised we aren't going to, like, fetch the things, the plants, fruits. Where's Lutra now? Oh, wait, huh? Everything's back to normal! Where's Lutra? Is Lutra back in the moss cavern? This is weird. It's like nothing bad ever happened. It's just the same. No, shut the fuck up. Everyone's like A-okay. That's weird. Now I almost feel bad, because it doesn't seem like there was a crisis after all. It was all just played up. Well, let's see what Lutra's up to, being frozen or whatever. Wait, Lutra? Where is Lutra? I guess maybe you can't see Lutra anywhere? Wait, and are these back as well? Is everything fine? I missed the stars. No. Nope, stop it. This is the same still, but then, if I go back to Alethea, Lutra isn't here, right? That's the shark and whale. Yeah, I don't see any Lutra anywhere. Huh. Yeah, that's another urchin. There doesn't seem to be any Lutra anywhere. That's weird. He just doesn't exist until we continue the story. I should have tried to, like, see what was up above when the forest was dead. Oh, hey, friend! Phew, a lot sure has happened since you were here last. Tell me everything I missed, Amar. Well, I don't know if you've had a look around the forest yet, but it's in pretty decent shape. We lost the kelp that Lutra ate when it first got here, plus a little extra. But most of it is safe and sound. Wait, did I read that right? But most of it's safe and sound. Can you even say that? Like, is that a proper contraction in that sentence? Most of it's safe and sound. I guess so. It just sounds kind of weird to me. Because they're talking... whatever. Never mind. Once you left, I was gonna try and keep Lutra from going on another rampage. But then Alethea showed up. Oh, maybe I, like, shouldn't have done that, because Amar might have been successful? And used some kind of weird device that froze Lutra in place. It freaked me out, friend. I get why she did it, but I could tell Lutra was really shaken up. God damn it, I had to! But maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe it would have been fine regardless. Oh boy. Anyway, Alethea left after that, and then came back a little while later. She brought a ton of plants with her. Stuff I've never seen anywhere else before. She unfroze Lutra, and it went totally crazy for the new plants. Heh. Just when I thought it might never stop eating, it was finally full. Are we gonna miss out on the Metamorphosis and just not get to see that? Because that's boring. And it headed back to the Moss Cavern like nothing ever happened. Since then, I've been busy making the rounds in the forest. Some folks are a little rattled, of course, but everyone seems to be okay. All in all, I'm kinda bummed that Alethea used that weird device on Lutra. Fucking hell, man. I'm just trying to help people here. What am I supposed to fucking do? Give me a break. I feel like there must have been a better way, but maybe things would have gone a lot worse if she hadn't. We lost some kelp, but we worked together and kept it to a minimum, yeah? Fucking hell, I gotta, like, reset, start over, play a new game. I guess we'll see later on. Thanks so much for the help, as always. Of course, Amar, I'm glad we kept everything under control. You said it. Wanna talk about something else? I guess we'll see what happens if I just play around where I am, like, Lutra eat, Lutra do everything, and I just, like, don't even care about stuff. We'll see what happens then. Tell me about the kelp forest. Told you all I know. Tell me about Lutra. I feel pretty good about how things turned out, friend. I mean, yeah, it was pretty scary when Lutra lost control for a bit, but we lucked out, and the forest is still in pretty good shape. We didn't luck out! We had to make hard choices, and Alethea had to do something bad. That's What happened? We didn't luck out. Nothing luck involved. Shut up, Amar. You dumb. I'd go check up on Lutra in the Moss Cavern, but I'm, still kinda scared. Maybe you could let me know how it's doing if you find yourself out that way? Will do. And that's kind of it. I feel so bad about, like, every step of the way here, but the question is, if I had chosen differently, maybe it would have been about the same anyway? We'll see. I'll have to try that sometime. Yeah. All of these people, even though Amar said they were, like, rattled and shaken up, they don't seem too shaken up. They're all talking about the exact same things. So... oh man, let's talk to Alethea quick. Nothing. Great. Bye. Okay, Lutra, are you gonna transform into a sea butterfly? Oh my god. Well, it already has, I guess. Are you a snail? What the fuck are you? An alien thing? Hold on, Lutra, 1 second. I'm just gonna talk to your friends over here. Miss the stars? Yep. No rush, no rush. Yeah, no one else here says anything different. Alright. Let's see what this is about. I guess maybe is this a cocoon? Like it is in the process of metamorphosizing, metamorphing, what do you call that? I don't even know. And it's gonna become something else later? Hi, Lutra. Are you mad? ... Lutra? Is that you in there? Oh my god. Familiar one arrives? Yeah, it's me. I came to check on you. Wow, this is loud music. There was dreaming before familiar one returned. This one thought dreaming might never end. Oh my god, it's so loud. Great change has begun. I can see that. You look pretty impressive. How do you feel? Is it going all right so far? Let's say that. All is dark now. Cannot see familiar one. Cannot see anything. This one has much fear. This one does not understand great change. What will happen to this one? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, right? Hey, it's okay, Lutra. I'm here. You're gonna be just fine. Let's say that. This is not known. I guess that is true. It's not known. But this one knows other new things now. New things came in dreams. First thing this one saw is that during greatest hunger, familiar one helped device using one decide to use strange machine, which this one despises. Again, this one could not move. Again, this one was not asked. Why? Oh, for fuck's sake! I had to! Why did familiar one do this? This one had misery. Familiar one knew this would happen, but you also got the fucking good food, so shut up. Come on, man. Give me some credit here. Why? You didn't listen when I asked you to stop eating the forest, Lutra. We had no other choice. I'm so sorry, Lutra. We felt we had to protect the forest. We didn't know what else to do. I don't know. Like, both of these are true, but should we try and blame Lutra or blame myself, basically? I feel like this is not gonna go over well, because it's like, we had no other choice, but Lutra is like, but I didn't eat everything. Like, it's obvious, duh, I didn't do it, but we didn't know that. We didn't know that everything was gonna work, so I'll say that. Oh, he's fucking mad anyway! Might have been mad, whatever you say. This one told familiar one, whole forest would not be eaten. Did you? I mean, you did, but you said you would keep eating until the change happened. Familiar one did not trust this one. But there are other new things. Second thing this one saw is that when two that are one played games with this one, it was God, I can't read. It was Familiar One who convinced them to do so, and taught them patience and carefulness. Good, okay, we're redeeming ourselves a little bit. This one did not know. Much thankfulness. You're welcome, Lutra. I think the twins and I both learned a lot from that. Maybe you did too. This one also saw, third new thing, two that are one have crystal. What? Crystal shows them things far away. Things familiar to them. Does Familiar One know this? No, I don't know what you mean. Did you see anything else? No, I didn't know that. Maybe you shouldn't tell me anything more about it. What? Of course I want to know more. This one saw that two that are one believe crystal helps them, but crystal brings them much pain also. This one thinks greatest pain of two that are one comes from crystal now. Thanks, Lutra. I'll keep that in mind. This one will only share one more thing that was seen, and that is device using one wants to find something. Thing device using one wants is in deepest, darkest place. Does Familiar One know? No, Alethea hasn't told me anything about that. That's not true, she did! This one tried to see what was in the dark place. Something stopped this one. Only darkness was seen. If Familiar One goes to that place, this one thinks greatest caution should be used. I see. Thank you, Lutra. I'll be very careful. I don't want to go there. I've already tried to go there and it didn't let me. I would rather... Oh, that's probably where the, like, final god, the fifth god, is gonna end up being. That makes sense. And I don't like that. There are other things that this one saw in dreams, but this one can feel all things slipping away. Lutra, hang in there, okay? It's gonna be alright. Lutra. This one would not have had name without Familiar One. This one still has fear, but also gladness for not being alone. Hunger has not been felt since change began. This one hopes eating will still be possible after great change. Ha, don't worry, Lutra. I have a feeling your eating days aren't over yet. Amusement. This one enjoys sharing thoughts with Familiar One, but greatest exhaustion is here. This one will dream again now. Fable complete. Feeding frenzy. Oh boy. Well, I certainly made some mistakes here, but I guess that's just how it goes. Like, Lutra's story didn't align perfectly with me, I suppose, or something. And I can't talk to Lutra anymore. So maybe that's only gonna happen once we're done with all other fables or something? I don't know, but I guess that is a perfect time to end it off. Lutra's story is now complete, at least for the moment. We'll see what happens later on. Did I fuck up? Also, are these stars around him like the same things that the two enjoyed? Who knows? We'll see. Oh man, yeah. Maybe you would have made different choices had you been the one playing, and that's why you should try out the game, I suppose. That's the whole point of games like these. And normally, whenever I do something I regret in a game, I would just load and redo it to get the best optimal outcome that I want every time, but that doesn't really feel true to this game, so, or the Let's Play, I suppose, so I'll keep going for now, and we'll see what happens later on. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!